Hello and welcome. You're watching Markets Today. I'm Sakshi Batra, and this is where we discuss all about the stock markets trade today, a wrap up of the entire session, the gains and the losses that were seen in terms of sectors and stocks, and what could be potentially coming in for the markets as we move towards the end of this week. But also when the RBI will be releasing its monetary policy review outcome tomorrow morning. So tomorrow is a big day. Today, of course, for the markets, they ended on a lower note after 6 days. So it snapped the 6 days winning streak. In fact, if you talk about the Sensex and the Nifty, the Sensex, dropped about 52 points lower in trade today. The Nifty managed to hold about 17,350 odd mark in today's trading session. It was, somewhere around, if you see, 20 to 30 points lower in trade in today's trading session, or 0.04% lower. In fact, it slipped 6 points towards the end of the session to finish the day at 17,382. Of course, volatility has increased in the domestic market in the last three trading sessions. However, experts believe that strong buying at lower levels have definitely helped the Nifty to sustain the positive closing for 6 consecutive days. Now, this shows the underlying strength in the Indian markets despite the increasing volatility, as well as the escalating geopolitical tensions that we are looking at. RBI policy outcome that will come out tomorrow will be a key event for the markets to track. And going forward, there could be a tug of war, experts believe, between domestic and global factors that would determine the market direction going forward from here. Now, apart from this, experts do believe that any fresh developments on China-Taiwan tension would definitely dictate the trends in the markets, as we move forward tomorrow. And the Nifty has been looking at some kind of consolidation at this point in time. Most experts do believe that the trend may remain sideways to negative as long as the Nifty remains below the 17,500 mark. However, if the bulls are to sustain the upward momentum, we are going to have to see a sharp up move on a closing level basis above the 17,500 mark as well. Now, as far as the Sensex heat map showed, there was a divided action between the gainers and the losers. You had some of the pharma names and FMCG names really driving the momentum today. Like Sun Pharma was up 2.5%, Nestle was up 2.5%. It was Dr. Reddy's that was up 1.5% as well, and some IT names like Infosys, Wipro. All of them were also moving up in tandem. TCS was up as well. ITC moved higher as well by 0.5% in trade today. Some of the other majors like Bharti Airtel, Maruti, Bajaj Finance, and Titan, these were the other gainers. However, what dragged the street today was clearly NTPC, SBI, both of them dropping by 3.5% and 1.5% respectively. Axis Bank, Reliance Industries, those were the other big drag factors in the markets today. Pharma definitely had a good day as Cadila Healthcare, Lupin was up 5% as well. IPCA and Laurus Laboratories also up 4% as well. You had the likes of, Torrent Pharmaceuticals up by 3%, Aurobindo Pharma 2.5%, Syngene International, Biocon, Divis Laboratories coming back in flavor. So the pharma stocks were definitely in the limelight today. The small cap index definitely outperformed the Sensex, but also ended marginally flat to a negative bias kind of a note is on the small cap index as well. Apart from this, as we move forward, of course, it will be very important to track how the RBI will be poised to, take decisions on the interest rate fronts. There is a wide expectation that the RBI will go for a third consecutive time of interest rate hike or the repo rate hike. Now, this could be in a broad range of 25 basis points to a 50 basis points, but most experts have told us on Business Today that since the repo rate currently is at 4.9% and is lower than the pre-COVID levels of 5.15%, the RBI would actually move ahead to equalize that rate to pre-COVID levels in this policy. Now, that remains to be seen. Any commentary on inflation, growth projections, the rupee will be very important to watch out for tomorrow. And as we close the FNO expiry day, weekly expiry day on a lower note, but all eyes will be on the RBI governor's commentary tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. And do stay tuned onto Business Today TV for live coverage of that and the expert panel discussions on how do they really decode the RBI policy and what impact does it have on your wallet as well. All of that will be coming up tomorrow. And for now, we'll take a leave on markets today right now, but a whole host of other videos will be up for you to see from business and stock market world. So don't forget to go anywhere else, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks a lot for tuning in for now.